We've now Be'ezhem Yisborach the Vav Amud Aleph. Hache itman amenes, v'hache itman in amenes. It means the Mishnah is Tony and Nasti. We say she's Neman, like we pass connect to Gamliel. The Hache and the Mishnah, the first Mishnah of the Peirik says in amenes. It says Tainas Basulam. So the husband is Neman to say, then she loses the Ksuba. After the Gemara, simple answer. Tamish name it Moedim Shepesach Basuach. They both agree that it's Pesach Pasuach. That's not a question. So then everybody agrees that the question is how it happened. So she's never to say it was Tachta. But if she argues, she says no, then she's not never to say that was Pesach Sosum. That's okay. Tamatani. Now we're going to a sugya that's later on in Masechta, talking about Mumen. Very similar to this sugya. The sugya of our Mishnah is talking about if it's talking about the Namonis Pesach Pasuach. There, it's talking about Mumen. Tamatan, however, Mumen v'oidu v'esavir. Av tzorch lavi rai. That's what Mishnah says later on. If it was found while she was still b'vesavir, b'shus avir, means before the Nisuan, he found a Mum. And the question is, when did it happen? After Kedushin or before? So we say that Av tzorch lavi rai, he has to prove. And if not, she goes out without a ksuba. If he can't prove that this mum happened afterwards, then she loses the ksuba. So let's see how these two mishnayos compare. Blazer shol Rabbi Yochanan masnit the Rabbi Shua the like Gamliel Rabbi Blazer. If we pass in our mishnah like Gamliel that she is now to say mishas tonina nasti. So in other words, we say that she has the right. She has a tiniest body. She has the right to say she's turning the last thing. She gets a ksuba. So why there? She say the mum happened afterwards? Why she need a raya? Let her say with a body that the mum happened the vase bailon. I mean after the Yisn. Amalei the hakel he shanya he mum shedakim livot. That's different. There it's mum. It's a thing that you usually born with. So you say it's not didn't happen now. It was here before already. So as long as she doesn't prove that it happened afterwards, we can actually not get a ksuba. Here is faked. It's a thing it's a race that we found Pesach Pasuach. So why should we say it happened before? We try to say it late. The later the better, and that's why we say that it happened. It happened afterwards. Since we see that the Rabbanon are Madama the movement to Besulam, in Yalfim and in Yalfim and in. So we can see each one can learn out from the second one. Let's see how. Besulam in movement, you can learn the Sugya of Besulam. You can learn from movement, Shim Bale, Oide Bevesav Iya, if he was boiled while she was still Bevesav Iya, means Velei Himten out Shekanas Lechuppe. Since it was done by Vesavir. So we can learn from there that if it was found Pesach Pasuach, then she can then we say, but just like I said by the movement that was there already a long time ago, here also we say it was there already before. It happened before. It happened in the base of year. You don't say that it happened afterwards, after the Erusin as Mestachpas a day. No, we say since it was found while she was still by base of year, she has to prove that it happened afterwards, and if not, she loses the ksuba. Our Mishnah is talking when he was boiled like a regular after Knesset L'chippa. But if it was Beila b'Beis Aviyat, then Gamliel would agree that she has to prove it, and if not, she loses the ksuba. That's number one. Now the second thing, Mumim b'Besulam. You can also learn out the din of Mumim from Besulam. Should know the Mumim Safik, Mishnichsa Shus Safik, Ashanichsa. That's what she's saying. Means that what's the halacha by Mumen that it happened when they found the Mum. So the Mishnah there talks about Mumen, they found it b'Vei Safiyah. we say that after Raya, because was nimtzakan hoyu, and if not, she doesn't prove it, then we say it was there already before. Was there before already. Okay. How about if we found it after the Nisuan? After the Nisuan, no, the Sovik must know the Elu. Koidne Acha Edison. About Soch Levirayim in Besulim. You can bring this. This is a proof from the din of Besulim. Besulim Lechibatlu Lebevesa Batlu. Oh, so what is he saying here? Even though the Chiddush is like this, the Chiddush is that even though that after the Nisuan there's a suffix, not if it happened after Nisuan. For sure, it happened before Nisuan. After Nisuan, there's a suffix if the mum, let's say we can see from the mum that this mum is definitely a few months old. So what's the suffix with the mum? If it happened before Edison or after Edison, that's the suffix right now. That's the suffix. So we could argue in such a case, maybe we say that she has to prove it, because for sure it happened not Benesuan. No, still say since it happened, this suffix happened to be while she was already in the Suan. So he has to prove it. Even though there's no tzad that happened now. Now there's a suffix if it happened before Erison or after Erison. So he has to prove it that it happened before Erison. About Sochlavayim in Besulim, Besulim the Chibatli, Levesavia Batlu. What does it mean? Bidla Besulim, Nice Vevesavia, Meman of Shach. Afil auch gimme Atri Beshis Abayl. Whatever it is, it happened. Right now, the person is making a chuppah, and he found Pesach Pasuch. So, Manashach happened to Vesavia. Questions if it happened before the Erison or after the Erison. So we see from this that since it happened, this suffix was noilad while she was Beves Baila, so it's already, he has to prove it. So here also, Bakar about Sochavirah. This is what we learn out from the sugya of Basulam, and that's a din that we can learn out from here. The din of Mumen. Interesting Gemara. The Gemara tells it too. I don't think in Bavli has the same two still. Let's learn the Mishnah. One more piece here. Here, Mes Mokas Eitzani Ba'emeliki Adrus Ishat. Yelin the Omen Manas. Same like before. She is Nama to say that Mukas Eitzani. And again, we have to know what is the shaila here. What means mukas eitzani? Does it mean she wants 200? Like her mayor says, mukas eitzani. We could say even if she didn't tell him before that, she gets 200. Shua says, no, no, we don't trust her. She's cheskes drusus ish, and we could say, let's say that she loses everything, according to one shitta, or she just loses Messiah. That depends on how you learn by every concept of chesed suda and nimtzas beula. If she loses everything or everything. Okay, this is the end of Daf Vav Amud Aleph.